Our ship's now in the very pretty Peloponnese town of Nafplion. Nafplion was an important seaport town and was Greece's first capital back in 1821. I'm meeting Ivy, a local cook and food blogger, who's going to show me around and is going to cook me one of her favorite local dishes. She's waiting for me at a cafe near the market that I found out used to be the town's main railway station.
You ready to go then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a nice Greek coffee and chat with Ivy and her husband, we're off to the outdoor market down the road. Turns out, it's only open 2 days a week, so it's a good thing that the ship's here today. This market is really... Oh,
we
these
have
are
some
nice.
lovely tomatoes.
Yeah, look at the size
We're
of them.
gonna get some ripe.
Oh, they smell amazing. You can smell their freshness.
No, we're gonna get the ripe ones.
So what do? You just walk up and down the market till you find the ones that look the
we
best to you?
find which are the cheapest first and the
Okay.
best, of course. Today we're gonna make kayanas.
Kayana.
Yes, kayanas.
Eggs with eggs. Something like scrambled
Right.
scrambled eggs with tomato.
Sound good?
Καλημέρα. Θα μας βάλετε 4 πουλάκια. 4.
Fresh from her chickens.
Ευχαριστώ.
So these are nice peppers for that dish. Huh?
Ιωάννα, έλα από εδώ.
It's a good thing we have Ivy's husband to leave the shopping with, because before cooking, Ivy has some favorite shops to take me to. So what is this place? Oh, it's a honey shop, nectar and ambrosia. But it's not typical honeys. There are all kinds of flavors I see. Thyme and chestnut and vanilla, and nectars made from flowers. So delicious. Continuing on down the road, we come to Nafplion's #1 grocery store, full of all kinds of goodies. The cheese display catches my eye, and there's no way I'm leaving here without getting a big chunk to take with me. I must look hungry because he gives me 2 big chunks. Now it's finally time to cook, and we're off to restaurant Kipos near the waterfront, where Ivy's friend has set up in the garden for us. He's allowing us to cook up her dish outside, and who knew we'd have a symphony of cicadas surrounding us. So Ivy, now that we have all these great ingredients, we're gonna make something special.
Yes, we're gonna make a very easy Greek traditional Peloponnesian dish from the area here. It's called Kayana. We're gonna saute an onion.
It's like a red onion? Does it matter what kind?
No, but red onions are sweeter here in Greece. I prefer them. We're gonna add the garlic. Cut into sticks. 1/4 of a bell pepper.
So there's a dish that I've seen called shakshuka. That's a Middle Eastern type style.
Yes, I think every culture has a similar dish.
Yeah.
Then we have huevos rancheros,
Right.
and I'm sure more.
Probably more. Yeah.
It's actually, we want the tomato to simmer a lot,
Okay.
and then we're going to cook the eggs. We're not going to scramble them today.
Okay.
We use 3 colors.
Okay.
Okay. To speed up the procedure, I cut the tomato into cubes.
So how many tomatoes do you think that?
5 tomatoes, about 1 kilo.
Okay. And that will cook down for how long do you think?
Quarter of an hour.
Okay.
It's going to be enough, I think.
Okay. Wow, they've really cooked down a lot.
Yes.
Perfect.
There, now they're ready.
They look so
We're going to put some seasoning. We're not going to add too much salt because
You
the
salted
tomatoes are salted. About a pinch of oregano.
That process you do must make them sweeter as well.
At this time of the year, the tomatoes are sweet, so are the bell peppers. So I don't add any sugar in the. And this is 𝐥𝐥𝐿. It's chili flakes. They're Greek chili, and they're hot.
I use that on pizza.
On pizza? Do you like it hot?
I do. I like it hot.
Okay.
You can make it hot.
Okay.
It's so enjoyable watching you do good.
Now, what we're going to do now, we're going to break the eggs in the tomato sauce, and we're going to cook the egg whites.
Oh, okay. So you're basically going to poach them.
Yeah, we're going to poach them.
Would you ever put a cover on that, or would you just let it steam by itself?
Yeah, no, I've never made it.
You haven't done it that way?
No, I haven't done it, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. Yes, it's gonna, the steam is gonna...
That's right, yeah. I mean, if I poach eggs, I do that
Yeah, you're
sometimes,
right.
so I
Yes.
just wondered. So that's enough for me. Are you going to eat something else? No, I'm
crusty bread.
I can't eat that much.
We're gonna put some feta inside as well.
Ooh, feta. Ooh.
Yeah, it's about 80 grams.
So is all the feta here from sheep? It's all sheep milk, or is it any
It's
goat?
sheep and goat.
And goat as well.
And goat, yes. You can get some with cow's milk as well, but this is a traditional one.
I think anything with cheese is better anyway.
And our feta is amazing. Would you like to try it?
Oh, it is so creamy. That
And
looks
we're
great.
ready.
We're ready?
No, we don't want the yolk to harden, so I think it's ready now. We want the egg yolk to be
You want it to be
soft.
soft so
Yes.
that if you
can
combine
break
with
it on
everything.
top with the
Okay.
bread.
Okay, so the history of this dish is really interesting, because it's not. I mean, it's eggs, so you would think it was breakfast, but you said it could be any time of day. So
It's a very a peasant dish.
a peasant dish?
Yes, in Peloponnese, the peasants, everybody in their house had chickens, and they had a small garden with vegetables. So it's a very easy dish. A few tomatoes, a few eggs from the chickens, and there you are. You have an easy meal.
God.
You like it?
Yeah, because I got the heat from that pepper. The eggs, such good eggs too. When the tomatoes are so juicy. Oh wow.
You like it hot?
I do. I do. I think spice adds a lot to dishes, and you even get the tang from the feta cheese in that.
Yeah, you can get it.
Oh,
Sweet, salty, tangy, hot.
It's all your taste buds are going. Ding. So this is so great, and you're going to do your cooking classes. So what got you into cooking to begin with?
Actually, I started very young, at a very young age, because my mother, during the period we lived in England, suffered from rheumatism, and she had problems using her hands.
Oh, so you have.
And as I was the youngest child, and the eldest were married and left the house, I was her assistant.
Oh, like a little apprentice, sous chef.
Whatever she needed, she would call me. Anything that needed help, I would be there for her in the kitchen. And I learned how to cook from a very young age.
That's great.
Cooking was something I loved from my childhood.
And you're good.
I decided to make a blog and interact with people. And later on, I made my first cookbook.
That's wonderful. That was such a tasty dish, but now I'm feeling just a bit thirsty. Good news, we're driving to Nafplion's oldest ouzo makers, Karonis Distillery. Started back in 1869 by the first generation Karonis, the distillery was considered modern for its time, with machinery and instruments imported from France and Germany. Today, the fifth generation Karonis continues the process with the same traditions and recipes.
Welcome to Karonis Distillery here in Nafplion. I am Yanis Karonis, the fifth generation in our family business.
Fifth generation.
Fifth generation. We have two kinds of ouzo we produce. It's the classic type, this one, with 40% of alcohol. It is the ouzo that for most of the people it's easy to drink, to have a glass. But we have
At 40%, it's easy to
the
drink.
40% is for all drinks, a point that everyone can enjoy.
Okay,
Huh?
yeah.
And we have also the special type we produce with 44% of alcohol.
And you always add water to it, or is that a preference that people have?
In Greece, most of the people always are adding some water. We don't recommend ice cube a lot. It's nice if you use ice cold water.
And why? What's the reason for that?
Actually, in ouzo, the main ingredient we use is anise, aniseed.
Yeah.
So aniseed is very sensitive
Okay.
to low temperature.
Okay.
And when you add ice cubes and then ouzo, you can see some flakes inside
that's
the glass.
interesting.
So these flakes are actually solid anise, and you lose at that time half of the flavor you
Oh,
have.
okay, so that's interesting.
It's not good, eh?
No. Taste now.
We
yeah?
start from the classic.
Okay.
First of all, you need to check that it's transparent, like water. Eh?
Yes.
Ouzo must be without any color.
Okay.
If you shake it a little bit, you can have a smell. Eh? And then you can see how rich is the body of the drink. You can see the vertical drops that
Yes.
they come down, eh?
Yes, like wine.
Like wine.
It's amazing. It's so smooth for 40%. You don't even feel the alcohol.
That shows the quality actually.
Yeah.
Eh? But here now we have it without water, and this is the best way to tell 100% how the ouzo looks like.
If it's a good quality one. or not.
Exactly. Now we're going to make like most of the Greeks, with some water inside.
I love that changes like that.
The color is changing because of the anise, generally. Anise is giving that reaction when we add cold water.
Still smells, you still
Yes.
get the intensity. Well, I think you could drink more of it because there's water in it, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it straight.
It's
Definitely.
different from person to another person.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah, definitely.
It's nice to have a glass of ouzo like here this before we eat the main course.
Before you eat
Just
the
a
main
glass
course?
of ouzo, yes,
So
before.
helps your
It
digestion?
helps to digest. It opens the appetite because the nature of the aniseed, and it's relaxing because it has
Of
alcohol,
course.
of course.
Okay.
And always we like to have a small plate of meze, we call it, small portion of food, not a lot, that makes nice combination with the ouzo, like olives or some octopus.
Some grilled octopus?
Yes.
Yes, that sounds good. And that would also, I guess because of the intensity of the alcohol, you have something like an octopus that has a little bit of meat and protein, and sometimes that helps soothe that alcohol as well. So
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And
feta cheese.
feta cheese, things that gives a very huge sense of a flavor, and we use the ouzo to throw it away.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we have a different kind of meze, and then some ouzo, and never drink ouzo fast.
Okay.
You must
Just
have a little
sip
bit.
slows.
Exactly,
Nice.
exactly. Now we're going to taste the other type. We have the special, 44% of alcohol.
I love it. I don't know. I don't know if I can move now. Well, everyone had to join in with a little shot of ouzo. Yamas.